Hi there, I'm Sarah, and this is my Session 1 reflection video. Since this class has started, I've spent some time looking back over the past, examining technology's history. I found myself thinking about when I was on the phone and trapped to the wall by a phone cord, or when there were payphones on every corner, and when I was lost, I had to stop and ask an actual person for directions, hoping they knew what they were talking about. There's just been so many changes where technology is concerned, and they have a direct impact on us as individuals and on our society as a whole. Do I communicate more using technology or more without it? The answer to that question has definitely changed throughout the years. When I take into account being a student here at CCU, I definitely communicate more via technology. With all of the emails to professors and communication between students, it definitely pushed me over the edge. I am hoping that by becoming more aware, I can be deliberate in making good choices about which means of communication to use to be most effective in any given situation. Without a doubt, the mode of communication I think is most effective is face to face. It's definitely not always the easiest way, but it is the best way. Communicating face to face allows us to see one another's body language and facial expressions. We can hear the tone in one another's voice. Face-to-face communication eliminates so many misunderstandings and disagreements that take place with mediated interactions. I can't talk today. Right behind being face-to-face, I think that talking on the phone is the next most effective means of communication. The easiest form of communication for me is email. Reason being, you can prepare in advance what you want to say. You have the time to reflect and prepare your message, fine-tuning it to look just right. There's no immediate replies, so your responses can be just as well put together as your initial message. The problem here is a lack of authenticity. Honest communication it's not about putting your best foot forward. It's about being open and allowing yourself to be vulnerable with someone else. For a long time, I struggled with low self-esteem. It had a direct impact on the way I communicated. I can remember being in a room full of people and not wanting to say anything because I was afraid it wouldn't be accepted. I would roll things over and over again in my mind, trying to figure out if what I wanted to say would be pleasing to those that were around me. Sometimes I still get uncomfortable in front of people I don't know that well, aka now. It becomes difficult for me to be real. I automatically start to cater what I'm saying to make the people around me happy. I know better today, and I'm learning all about the person God created me to be. And that's the person I want to share with other people. I think that making a change from using more mediated interactions to more face-to-face interactions would definitely increase the quality of my relationships. All of the changes I see are positive in nature. I would have more intimate relationships. I would have a better understanding of myself and other people. And all along the way, I'd be practicing and developing my communication skills. Sometimes I wonder how God feels about this issue. I really think that God would encourage more face-to-face interaction and less mediated interaction. I think that He would want us together, lifting one another up and encouraging each other, praying together, singing together, and praising Him together. He'd want me to learn how to be me in relationships. He'd created me to be the person I am today, and I need to share that person with other people. I think that mediated interaction allows us to choose who we want to be. We can choose how we appear to other people, but when we are together face to face, there's no hiding, and that can be scary. So I think all of the changes to my life from moving into more face-to-face interaction would be positive, and that includes my professional life. How does the use or disuse of technology affect the mediation of my relationships? I took this to mean, how does technology affect the way we handle differing opinions, conflicts, and disagreements? How does technology affect how we work things out with one another? I think the use of technology has the potential to cause harm to our close personal relationships. It's one thing if you're forced to be apart, then technology is a blessing. But when you're in the same place and you use technology just to avoid being uncomfortable or to make things easier, I think that's a slippery slope. In order to prevent misunderstandings and resolve conflict, I strongly feel that face to face is the way to go. Our close relationships should be important enough for us to show up and take the time to work things out. Technology has both eliminated the gap and created one. Yes, you can reach farther and communicate with more people from all around the world. We can have an endless amount of friends. But are we giving up quality relationships for a larger quantity of relationships? I think so. Like most things on this earth, technology can be positive or negative based on how we use it. So let's choose to use it in a way that brings glory to God. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day.